I've been eating this way for 3.5 years, and at this point, these are the kinds of meals I actually eat over and over again. Nothing fancy, nothing complicated, just food I genuinely like and will actually make. And we're starting with taco pie because I asked you guys over on my community page which recipe you wanted to see, and this was the winner by a long shot. It's also probably the recipe I get asked for more than anything else I make. I'm also making my Starbucks style egg bites, and later I'm making 2 more of my regular meals, including one that sounds a little strange, but I want you to trust me on this one. And I'll put a printable recipe card in the description with everything I'm making today, plus a bonus recipe, so you don't have to keep track of all the measurements while you're watching. One thing you should probably know about me is that I'm kind of a lazy cook. I've never really loved cooking. Honestly, it has always stressed me out. What if nobody likes it? What if my kids won't eat it? Then I've spent all this time and money making something nobody will eat and nobody wants. So after eating this way for 3.5 years, I figured out that I really don't need endless variety. We eat a lot of the same things on repeat. I know what we actually like. I know what I don't mind making, and most of these meals take very little time to put together. Usually the longest part is just waiting for them to cook. And now that my kids are older, a lot of the time I'm only trying to feed 1 or 2 people. I know from your comments that a lot of you are in that same season. Sometimes the hardest part of dinner is just deciding what to make. There are a million options and a million different opinions about what we're supposed to be eating. And you know what they say about armpits and opinions. Everybody's got them, and sometimes they all stink. So having a handful of meals on repeat takes so much of that decision making away. Dinner does not have to be new or exciting every night. Sometimes dinner just needs to solve the problem when you're hungry and you're tired. And that's actually how this tuna pizza happened. Who would have ever thought of tuna pizza? It sounds kind of awful. But I wanted tuna casserole, and Dale doesn't really like tuna. My tuna casserole basically became a personal pan tuna pizza. And that's another thing we figured out. Dale and I don't always like the same things, and we don't have to eat the same thing for dinner. I think the biggest reason I've been able to eat this way for more than 3.5 years is that for the first time, I wasn't constantly hungry and I wasn't constantly calculating something. I slowly started eating more nutrient-dense foods that just kept me full longer. I did not deprive myself. If I was hungry, I would eat the food. I'd have some bacon and eggs or a little ground beef. There just weren't that many decisions to make. And after making the same choices over and over again, it did get easier. It wasn't willpower, because trust me, I don't have great willpower. With every other diet I had tried, eventually I would get hungry and the cravings would kick in and I'd just give in. And now, since I don't feel deprived, I eat foods I actually want to eat, and food doesn't take up nearly as much space in my brain anymore. The simplicity and the lack of choices are probably 2 of the biggest reasons this has worked for me.
It's really good.
Good flavor. If you're only cooking for yourself or one other person these days, I think one of the easiest things you can do is figure out the handful of foods you actually like and keep them in the house. For us, that's eggs, ground beef, bacon, sausage, cheese, heavy cream. Basic ingredients I know I can turn into something without having to think very hard about it. And I think that's the key. You don't need 30 dinner ideas. You need a few meals you like enough to eat again and again. If I make something like taco pie or the creamy chicken casserole, we have leftovers. If I don't feel like making a whole new meal, I can make eggs or heat up some ground beef. I spent years making dinner way more complicated than it needed to be. Now I know what we eat and I keep those foods around, and when we're hungry, I make something. That's pretty much the system. After 3.5 years, this is actually what eating this way looks like for me. It is not exciting every day, and it's definitely not complicated. I have just figured out the foods that make me feel my best and the meals I actually like, and a routine that I can stick with. And I think that's probably the biggest thing I've learned. You don't have to make food or getting healthier more complicated than it needs to be. If you want to try any of these recipes, I've put my free printable recipe guide down in the description. It has all of these recipes plus a couple of bonus recipes I make all the time. And if figuring out what to make for dinner is the part that stresses you out, I will also link my simple dinner playbook below. That's the simple system I use to make dinner a whole lot easier. And if you want to see more of how I actually eat, I'll put my 3 meal preps I make every single week video right here for you to watch next. If any of this information has been valuable for you, please let me know in the comments. I love reading your comments.